Nobody said Jeremy Lin couldn't play. What I said is he's an average, marginal player. That doesn't make him a scrub. That doesn't mean he doesn't belong on an NBA roster. What it means is let's fall back and understand who belongs in their place. Now, that might be offensive to y'all because maybe folks are thinking beyond basketball. Maybe you're rooting for Jeremy Lin for different reasons. I wonder what they are. I'm just talking about a basketball player. That's all I'm doing. He's an average player. I'm sitting here today with you and I'm telling you all to your ears, your earlobes, wherever ESPN New York 1050 reaches, I'm telling you again, he's a marginal player. Did I stutter? You think I'm playing? I'm not. Sign that man a contract. Give him a multi-year deal. Make sure he's a part of the New York Knicks organization for years to come. And damn it, make sure he's not in the D-League. What else do I owe this man? Or anybody else for that matter? A cookie? He's a marginal player. That's what he is. He can't go left. He can't dribble with his left hand with any degree of efficiencies. He can hit big shots. He's got the it factor. But is he a consistent, bona fide perimeter shooter? No. Can he play defense? Don't even get me started. You want me to go down the list and really break down for you where he stands in the echelon of NBA point guards? Do you really want me to go there, or do you want your feelings hurt? You really want that? He's a marginal point guard, period. Why would he happen to be a marginal point guard, you dare ask? Could it be because he never really played point guard? Didn't really play point guard at Harvard. Didn't really get an opportunity to play point guard in the NBA. When he tried out in those summer leagues or NBA pre-draft camps and things of that nature, he didn't play point guard then. It's not a crime. It's no insult to him. He's a marginal point guard. That's what he is. And what he has done since Mike Woodson has taken over the New York Knicks is apropos. 19 games, February 4th through March 12th, when he was running roughshod over the NBA, 20.4 points per game, 8.4 assists per game, 4.8 turnovers per game, shooting 45.3% from the field, and 33.3% from the three-point line. Ladies and gentlemen, those are star numbers. You know why those are star numbers? Because he was given the green light. Boy ain't even being paid $1 million a year. And he was taking shots just as much as Carmelo Anthony or Amari Stoudemire, even though they're being paid $85 million and $100 million respectively over the 4 to 5 year period. Now under Mike Woodson, 12.7 points per game, 5.7 assists, turnovers are down, shooting percentage is up to 52.4%, and he's only attempted 4 3-point shots in the 3 games. And 21 shots overall, which is 7 per game, compared to the 15.8 shots per game he was taking in that 19-game stretch, which was more than Amari Stoudemire. Do y'all not get this? Do you not understand? If you don't, stick around. I'll continue to explain it to you. Before Mike D'Antoni left, Amari Stoudemire was averaging less shots a game than Jeremy Lin. Really? Really? Basketball, ladies and gentlemen. The way basketball's played. You go to your money people. They're supposed to take you to the promised land. Otherwise, I don't need to be paying them what I'm paying them. It's that simple. Let's go back to the phones at 800-919-3776. Or shall I say, let's go to the phones. Let's go to Billy in Connecticut, live with Stephen A. on ESPN New York.
Hey, Stephen A., how you doing, man? Big fan.
Thank you, Billy.
I'd like to say a couple things. First of all, I'm very sad that players have this much power. I mean, believe me, I don't care how the Knicks win. They haven't won since I was in 7th grade, so I don't care how they win or
what
not.
Power? What do you mean power?
Well, it just reminded me of when the Mets were trying to get rid of Willie Randolph, and those guys seemed to be dogging it. And then all of a sudden, when they changed managers, all of a sudden they all played. Man, this is like Carmelo and Amari. All of a sudden, they decided they wanted to play. You know, that was funny. But this coach.
But here's the problem, Billy. Amari and Melo's numbers are lower. What you have, however, is a situation where guys playing a more structured offense. Listen, you have people that sit there and go, well, Mike D'Antoni, I mean, you either love him or you don't. No, that's not true. Mike D'Antoni is a good basketball coach. Mike D'Antoni knows the game. The problem is that Mike D'Antoni was stubborn. Winning wasn't enough. He wanted to win his way. And when you look at the players and the personnel that you have, you know what coaching is to me, Billy? It's adjusting to your personnel. A perfect example is Pat Riley. Wasn't there Showtime in L.A. with Magic and Worthy and Byron Scott and Norm Nixon before that with Michael Cooper trailing? You remember that? And then when they slowed the ball down, they got it to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right, Billy?
Right.
But when Pat Riley came to New York, all you had was Ewing. So what did he do? He got Starks, and he got Anthony Mason, and he got Charles Oakley, and before that he had Xavier McDaniels, and ultimately he got Charles Smith. And he had Rolando Blackman and Derek Harper and these boys. And they played a rough and rugged style, and it was anything but Showtime. If anything, they resembled the bad boy Pistons. Why? Because Pat Riley looked at his personnel and said, I don't have Magic Johnson. I don't have Fast Break City. I don't have Showtime. I can't bring that to New York. And so I'm going to adjust to the talent I have. Whereas with Mike D'Antoni, he seemed hell-bent on proving small ball is going to win. It's not enough for me to win. I want to win my way. So I want to show you that I can, even if it's got to be with this dude that I took from the D-League, you got a guy like Jeremy Lin who can be a Steve Nash type of person if he continues to develop, which I believe he will, and let me put the ball in his hands at the expense of a $100 million man or an $85 million man. You don't do that. You just don't.